Well, I log in today, and, yeah, this is fun. I was just, AFK for a little bit. I AFK'd in the morning for something, and next thing I know, I'm stuck in a obsidian cage. And there's more cake. And, of course, I hear zombies as well. Well, it looks like the pranks are in absolute full swing right now. It seems. I'm going to be interested to know where these zombies are at. And it looks like we have some more cakening happening here. I guess, cake is a good thing? I don't really know. See if we can find these zombies I hear. Well, it looks like my roof, for some reason, even with mega torches, is a zombie haven, and I don't know why. I'm wondering if this is because this used to be a village, that this is causing them to... Yeah, Starcat made me up some mega torches, and I put them up here to try to prevent mob spawning, but for some reason, there's still a whole bunch of mobs that spawn up here, and I don't really know why. I don't know if my torches are defective or what it is, but nonetheless. So we're back once again, and like I said, I was pranked. I still don't know what was going on with that. I'll have to figure out who that was. Looks like I have some of their existing stuff in my inventory. And there's a beacon here, and it is set to regen. Resistance and regen. So, looks like somebody was trying to be nice, I guess, and keep me alive in the... that must have been dying after them trying to prank me, so they must have added a regen beacon to keep me alive. But this is actually a good thing, because you know what I can do? I can take this thing down and use it, because it's mine now. So I guess the easiest way to get a whole bunch of free iron is to just get pranked. I guess that's how that works. So I do want to put some beacons up around this base, on the actual outside. Make them red, make them look really cool. I think always going for some more aesthetic design is a smart idea. But let's take you down here. So as you saw before, I had my create stuff down here. I have since moved my create stuff away. It is now over in here. I cleared out underneath my base here for a little bit, and eventually this will be enclosed. Just right now, it just made more sense to not worry about that. Here you can see the area with my refined storage and my power set up to keep my stuff going. But over here, the create setup has just moved. You'll see there's a lot of pipes running to and from everything. I have all of my, haunting, washing, and smelting here. And I kind of wanted to do this in a way that I could make it easy on myself. And so what I've done is back here in the back, I have basically somewhat, not really automated everything, but I've basically, made it so I don't have to be down in front of the machines all the time. So we have crushing here. You put your items in to be crushed, and they'll come out through here. And then you have all three of the different smelting, washing, and haunting items. And all three of those, once they are done with their items, come back up into this chest right here. So say I want to haunt this cobblestone, I can just put it here into the haunting chest. You'll see it start pulling it out. And as the items get haunted, they will start coming back up into here. It does take a minute, but these pipes actually work really fast. It's not quite like the mechanism pipes that were kind of slow. These are almost, I guess you would say, almost instantaneous. It doesn't have like a travel time, which I think is really good. I do notice that my magnet is on. The magnets do affect it. You see, as soon as I turn my magnet off, it starts coming up through here. The magnets will kind of pull things back up against those iron bars. So that is kind of a bit of a thing. I need to put a sign up here if anybody else uses it to remember to turn your magnets off. So, but nonetheless, we have all of the stuff for create right here. I don't have everything set up. There's more that I want to do with create, because you can do a whole lot with create, but I don't have everything quite as set up yet. But this was just a good way to get started with it. The item pipes are a great way to maneuver my items around. I also worked on these filters. Now, if you've not used these filters before, this is really handy. I'll pull this filter out real quick, because this is the one for washing. So if you right-click on this filter, you can add a reference item. So say I want to wash, what is it? So let's find something here that's washable. So like the magenta concrete powder. If I look through JEI here and go with concrete powder, and we'll just use, magenta concrete powder. You can take this and drag it over here, and it will give you its attributes. So magenta concrete powder is placeable. It can be washed. It's in a group and it was dyed magenta. You see, you have all these different attributes and you can kind of scroll through these here. And what you can do is you can pick one of these. So for this thing, I wanted to go can be washed. So if any item comes into the washer that can be washed, it will be denied, because this is set to be a deny list, and you can see here selected attributes as can be washed. It will deny it from flowing down through the filter. So what that means is it's going to basically sit on top of this chute until it can't be washed anymore. So once it is converted into an item that can't be washed, then it will flow down into this chest and then through the item pipe and up into my thing. I've done the same thing with smelting and haunting. It's the same thing. This one here is, can be haunted. If the attribute can be haunted, it will not let it through. It will deny it. Once it's been haunted, then it can't be haunted anymore, and thus it will let it through. So the attribute filters are excellent for things like this, because I can put basically any item into these. It doesn't matter what it is, and I don't have to reset the filters for every single item that I put in there. So there wasn't anything kind of like that with Crusher. I guess I could put some filters on this one, but it's kind of a one-directional kind of thing. It's going to let it in no matter what, even if it can or can't be crushed. So just got to be careful not to put too many things in there. I don't know how I'm doing on stress right now. Generating 3,500, and I put a stressometer somewhere. I don't remember where it's at, but there's a stressometer somewhere in the system. And the last time I looked, I may have not put it back in here once I redid some stuff. I did not put it back in. So I'm going to actually slap it on top of here. And this just lets me know that, yeah, right now I got a ton of capacity left. So in theory, I could speed this whole thing up. What am I at right now? I am at 60. Let's take this up to like 80. So now we're going even faster, and we're still within our stress capacity for everything. These are using 640 at the current speed. So yeah, the faster these go, the faster it will process the items. So especially with the blasting and stuff like here, it's blowing more across. Thus, we get more out of it. So one thing that I kind of do want to work on at some point, I don't know when it'll be, but one of the things I think would be really neat, and I know we did this last season, but it is something I kind of want to do this season as well. I do want to create ourselves an underground train network, because like Fuzzy's right over there, Stircat's over there, Zinji's over there, I think. There's more than a few of us all over here, and I think it would be really neat to create an underground train network between all of our bases so that we can travel to and fro between each other. And I think it'd be neat to have something like that underground. That way we don't modify the aesthetic of what's above here. And I guess since we're here, we should probably work on cleaning up all of the cakes. I can eat some of them here and there, but that's a lot of cakes. So all in all, that was like, 2 full stacks of cakes. So I think I know who did this one. And I need to create a post box to be able to send stuff. So let's look here. The post box is kind of weird because this is one of the ones that it doesn't stay once you have destroyed it. It actually doesn't stay. So it just disappears. I don't know if that's a specific bug or what it is, but it doesn't stay. So it looks like we have to do this manually. It does not like my shulker that is in here. There we go. Do that. And then we have a post box. Now we can send items to people. I have my mailbox right there, but I think my post box should be somewhere downstairs, maybe. Need to find a good little nook or cranny for this thing. Right in here should work well. We'll just put our post box here. Now we can send stuff. So I'm going to send a stack to Stircat. And I'm going to send a stack to Rob, because I believe those are the 2 that are responsible for all of this shenanigans with the cake. All right, so it's been a little while since we have ran a vault, especially just, a casual vault on camera. Normally I run a lot of these just off camera, and mostly that's because of time and effort and things like that we have to do here as YouTubers. So I'm going to get vault ready. I don't want my vanilla immortality pickaxe. I'll just use this one here. Probably should repair that one pretty soon. But yeah, I'm going to just, looks like Stircat just opened a vault, but we're going to go in on our own. Now we just need to find a spot in our house here, that we can use as a vault portal. I think I can use, yeah, that one. That's the cool part about having polished vault stone as your vault portal. So I think we are vault ready. Let's hop in. Okay, so we have an elixir vault, which is kind of a bummer because I have a light the monoliths bounty here. Vault dwellers, elixir. Oh yeah, Sircat must have thought I went in on hers. And this looks like it is an enlightened vault, so I get 100 in vault experience. And I don't really want a bunch more vault experience. Oh man. I still am going to set a waypoint. Now I know not everybody does this, but I don't have the vault compass, and it's something we kind of agreed on as a server is okay if you want to use it. You don't have to, but you can set waypoints if you need to, especially as we're recording and things like that. If I, you know, yeah, I don't want to be level 60 now. I hope this isn't too bad. And I hope that the elixir works out well. We have an altar here. This is a Wendar, the Timekeeper. I wonder what it wants us to do. I don't really want to get cursed, but I also don't have the affinity for Wendar, so maybe I'll just skip on that one. Okay, these guys give a good amount. Oh, get back here. Of stuff. Let's see. Okay, the wooden chests do not. Okay, so yeah, it looks like mobs are going to be my big thing, which is not always the most fun. And luckily, we have a lodestone right here in the first room. So do those guys give me a lot? Not a ton. The lodestone's going to be nice. I thought this... Is this a... Whoa! Okay. Maybe don't jump out in front of me like that, buddy. Okay. This is not a dungeon, but this is still kind of cool, though. I'm only going to grab this chest because, well, I can always use the loot. But the thing about these kinds of vaults is I don't always have the room to just mess around with these. So I don't know if these guys are going to give me anything, but we'll... Yeah, so those mobs are not the greatest. I'm not going to get a whole lot of elixir out of those. Now, I also do have a bounty for killing the vault dwellers, so I think those are the, you know, the vault fighters. I don't know if there's... The thing is I've, over the years of just playing this game, I still don't know what is what. And that's kind of probably a bad thing. I should probably figure out what mobs are what. But I'm not one of the kind of guys who just goes through and, you know, studies the book of Vault Hunters. I'm just here to play and have a great time. And take you guys along with me if I can. Yeah, so the Vault Dwellers, just because I checked there after killing one, the Vault Dwellers are the one guys, the Vault Fighters, as I've always known them as. These guys do not count. But a fireball does a lot of work on them. Haha. I will start doing these god altars more as I get affinities for other gods. Right now with the low affinity, I wouldn't get a favor, and I don't think it could help me out that much. Maybe I'll try it here pretty soon, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to go for that right now. Because the curses can be pretty bad that you'll get. You'll get draining, you know, all kinds of bad stuff, so you got to be careful sometimes with these. And sometimes it's completely luck of the draw. Like, you'll get one where you have to kill so many of one mob, and if there's just none of that mob spawning, then you're kind of out of luck, and I don't like that kind of a thing. I want them to be able to be completed. Okay, we got 2 more dwellers here. Stop throwing bricks. Yeah, the Vault Dwellers give quite a bit of elixir, which is good. Is that all? Okay. So one of the things I really miss from like Vault Hunters 1.16 is that step up. I know it's in a charm now or a trinket or something like that, but I really miss that being like an ability. I felt like it just really changed how you were able to move around, and it's something I definitely miss. I think, you know, if I had to, like, you know, place a vote somewhere, I would vote that that one be one that they bring back. So I discovered in the last one there that ore piles are very, or at least the ores are a lot of elixir for me. So I'm kind of glad. I think I found an ore room here. So yeah, they give a good amount of elixir. Another big ore pile. Uh-oh, I see a champion aura. Uh-oh. Where is the champion? Maybe the champion's stuck inside. Okay, I see a... Oh, champion is not stuck inside. Okay. That was an easy champion. Interesting. It's level 43. It's my level. That seemed a little too easy, to be honest with you. Whoa! Okay. Champion, whatever that thing is. Ah, man, he does so much damage. So much damage. That almost got me. Let's not do that. Get another sword out of it, but man, those things are rough. These snapping turtles? Ugh. Yeah, see, I like these, just the dweller mobs or whatever these are. These are so much easier to take care of, and I can usually get them with a fireball if I had a little bit more mana right now. And I thought I had a thing that gave me more mana when my health was at full, but I never seem to be able to get my health to completely full, because it's like that half heart kind of thing you get there. I don't know, if anybody knows anything, maybe they can let me know in the comments. All right, we are 3/4 of the way done here, and we're in an ore room now. We still have 12 minutes left, so we may be able to complete this one. I'm not sure how much I want to complete it, because there's that whole, plus 100% vault XP. That means I'm going to level up. And as you know, leveling up in here can get dangerous. And just completed a bounty. Luckily, this helped me out here a little bit. I am almost there to completing this vault. I just heard him fall. Where's he at? There he is. Almost there. I probably just need a few more mob kills and or a few more chests, and I will be done with this elixir vault. And then I'll just need to find another lodestone. I thought there was one in this vault, this room. I know there's one at the very beginning room, but I need to maybe pay better attention, and so I don't get lost in the middle of a vault. Sometimes I've had it hilarious that it just spawns one little baby slime. Oh, here we go. So here's a good chance to use my fireball. Get them all right here, and wham! That wasn't all of them, it was only some of them. But yeah, it will kill most of them. Getting on that fuzzy cub fish build, I think. Alright, so I've completed my elixir. Now, just to find the right lodestone here, and I can get out of here. So one of the things that I need to start doing is, because I am somewhat out leveling myself, I need to start doing the plunderer vaults. Those don't give any XP, but they give a little bit of extra ores and loot. That is the way to do that. Oh, you got a monolith. Let's see if I can get back and join that one. Okay, this is our starting room, and I believe there was one downstairs. Oh, I missed the water. Yes, right here. Perfect! There we go. Okay, so we completed a little vault here. This was not too difficult. I have a really good sword and stuff now, so that helps out a lot. That was a resilient slime. So yeah, that really helps a lot. Let's see what XP I got. Oh, 27,000. Oh, man. That's a lot. That's level 44. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, let's go see if we can hop in on that monolith vault that Vert has going on. All right, I think we found the portal. It wasn't lit, but I think we found it. Okay, so now I'm in a plunderer's vault with Vert. This is a monolith one, so we will assist in finding those monoliths. And maybe we'll get into some voice chat. So since I know I have to make it back, I'm going to set a waypoint. I saw a monolith over there. Let's go ahead and just snag this one. See if we can maybe help out a little bit. There we go. And I'm just going to kind of continue down this path and see how many monoliths I can find. And maybe we can complete this one and complete that other bounty, because I currently have the Dweller one done. I just need this Light the Monoliths bounty, and we will be solid. I already found 2 monoliths. This one's looking pretty good so far, if I can survive. This is a level 51 vault, so it is going to be a bit above me here. And we have some serious... See, a solid trident guy. There's a lot of... I mean, look at how many come out at once. That's crazy. Luckily, I have a high enough level sword to get me by. Alright, looks like we got the last monolith, so I am probably just going to hop out of here, because this is a pretty high level, and these mobs are doing some serious damage. I got caught up in a room a little bit ago with a bunch of trident guys, and that makes it... Oh no, Vert. By a dungeon piglin. Oh, he went into a dungeon. Those dungeons can be very dangerous, especially if you get trapped, because you get caught in the corners. Oh, looks like Bert locked himself in. Oh, that's no fun at all. I don't know if I want to even try to save him if he got locked in like that. Oh, that usually means I probably can't get out myself. So that's no fun. But, I mean, at least we did complete the monoliths, which is nice. Looks like we have a puzzle room here. I don't have any of my puzzle pieces with me, and I don't have a Picarang. I really want to get a Picarang. I need to go through Enigma chests and see if I can find a Picarang here pretty soon, because that makes that room so much easier. All right, let's go. Let's claim our monolith and our second bounty complete. All right, so we had a pretty successful vault there. The only problem is I got some level 51 gear. These two are fine, but that level 51 gear I can't use yet, so that is a little bit of a bummer. We'll go ahead and dump some of our stuff off here, and then we'll check to see what our loot looks like. So we got quite a few ores. I'm really happy with the amount of ores that we got. That's one of the hardest things to get a hold of easily, is those ores. So I'm glad we got a good little bit of those. And we'll go ahead and identify our new swords here. Nothing like what we got now. I mean, trying to get that legendary damage is rather difficult sometimes. And let's open our crates. One of those is a level 51, so there's probably stuff in there that we can't use. Yeah, these two I can't open. I'm not going to open yet. I'll go ahead and identify them once I am level 51, and hopefully it, maybe gives me something better. I don't know. And I'm still kind of holding off on all of my jewels. You see, I just have them over in some of these shulkers over here. And the jewels, yeah, they're nice to have a whole bunch of, but man, they get kind of overwhelming at times. I'm glad they are much smaller, so we can actually build some serious, pickaxes and stuff like that now. But yeah, it can be kind of tough sometimes. All right, let's identify this gear. See if we get anything worthwhile. Okay, we got a Starlight Wand, 24 ability power, and 1 level of Taunt. I like having my more Nova, but that 24 ability power is huge, I think. So let's switch over to that wand. We'll enchant it here later. Helmet, nothing fancy. Plus 6 health is good, but I... Actually... Well, it doesn't have the mana regen and stuff. So we could probably add a couple focuses to this one and see if we can get it better. The axe, not that great. Shield, not that great. Shield, not that great. And 24.5. And Fear Cloud. That's actually a decent wand. Keep that one in the ready here, because we may eventually go to use that. These two, I don't really like Thorns. Thorns is not part of my build and what I'm doing, so we'll just go ahead and turn those into vault scrap. And the rest of my stuff, good amount of carbon. I guess you would say semi-normal stuff here. Did get a mod box. Let's go ahead and open this up. And we got a large water wheel. Okay, not that advantageous. And I have yet to put in my importers. So I think... Oh no, they're right here. I'm just not paying attention to what I'm doing. So yeah, I did put my importers down here. So these will import the items into the system. I forgot because they blend in so well. I just completely forgot that was... I had those here. So yeah, now we can put all these items back into the system easily. And eventually I will go to double pouches. I just have not unlocked that yet. The double pouches will be nice. Just so I don't have to have like 3 pouches on me every time I go into a vault. So I currently have enough for 2 knowledge stars. I need 1 more to unlock those double pouches. So that's just going to be some more vault running. I'm also looking at this junk management. Even though I'm kind of enjoying some of the junk that I'm getting right now, junk management will come really handy into play later on. All right, that's going to be it for me today, guys. I appreciate y'all tagging along, and I will see you all on the next episode.